check if it's live. Check. Say it again, sir.
That's how far. It gotta be like 7.
Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah to the brothers. Shalom. Shamar Thabah Shem Yahushua to the sisters. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? And we aren't affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups or any Christian church or Islam mosque. As you may know, it is Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And most Christian churches are having Thanksgiving. They're giving away turkeys.
That's today?
Or no, it's Salakia. Tomorrow. Salakia. Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They was giving away turkeys today. You know what I'm saying? They had Friendsgiving maybe 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? For people that tried to so-called be woke. You know what I'm saying? And the whole world wants to say they love blacks and Hispanics. They love black people. You know what I'm saying? They fight for, they are part of the revolution. But then when the last Thursday of November come around, we celebrate one of America's holidays. We conform to America and celebrate the slaughter of the Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? The massacres. You know what I'm saying? Because the Native American Indians did what? They offered those so-called whites or so-called oppressors refuge because they didn't know how to feed themselves. They don't even know how to bathe themselves to this day. Esau don't even wash his legs or his feet. Last time I checked, feet was some of the most hot spots on your body. Breeds all types of fungus, and he don't wash it. Wondering why athlete's foot is running rampant in the gyms. He don't wash his feet. You know what I'm saying? If I could, sir, can I get Matthew 18 and 15? You know what I'm saying? One of the spirits that run rampant around this time is hating your brother right now, because a lot of times, especially when it comes to this season, because this season is full of depression, suicide rates skyrocket, which is why doctors classify this season as seasonal depression. You know what I'm saying? Because around this time, people be real depressed around this time because they feel lonely. You know what I'm saying? Around the time where it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? All these holidays that's supposed to supposedly be about love and kumbaya. Why is the suicide rate so high? Why is depression rate so high? Why is the doctor's office filled with brothers and sisters going for their yearly, or what you call annually, depression medicine, them Xanaxes. You know what I'm saying? Why are you smoking more than usual? Why are you drinking more than usual? Right now, I seen a post on social media where it said the day before Thanksgiving is where the bars is hot. Like you go to the bar and get plastered drunk before you go see the family. Why? Why do you have to get so damn drunk before you go and mingle amongst your family? It's because you have to go and see that uncle that molested you when you were younger, or that auntie that molested you when you were younger. Right. So you have to go get high or drunk to see that same face and eat at the same table as that man. You know what I'm saying? Something is so common as the cousins, when they link up at that Thanksgiving, what are they doing? We're going to get high. Because, you know, Uncle Lester, he molested all of us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get high to eat this food. You know what I'm saying? That to show you the spirit of America. You know what I'm saying? And it also shows you how blacks and Hispanics, we don't even love each other at those tables, and we start saying we thankful for so and so and so and so. In reality, we don't, because at the end of the day, after that day, you ain't trying to be around those people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even trying to address the issues that happen amongst the family, which is why it's so prevalent that Black and Hispanic men come into the school, because it's time for you to be a staple in your family. Be different. You know what I'm saying? Be different than Uncle Lester. You know what I'm saying? Be different than your father, who just let things happen in the family and not say anything. Be different than the mother in your family who allowed those things to happen to you as kids and didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible teaches us how to go about dealing with our problems. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring it out in Matthew 18 and 15. Go ahead, sir.
So, book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee. Trespass
means to offend. Like you have offended a brother. You know what I'm saying? You did something wrong to a brother that was, it doesn't have to be egregious. It just means you offended somebody, right? Keep going.
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Go and tell him his fault from thee and he alone. You know what I'm saying? This means you don't go gossip between brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? As a brother, you should not be going to anybody else about something that somebody did to you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, this will show you the femininity in Black and Hispanics right now. You know what I'm saying? The spirit that we have. Because as soon as something happens to you, what are you going to do? You're going to tell, he did something to me. What should I do, bro? Should I got to go kill him. He stepped on my sneaker. He said something to my girl that I didn't like. He ate my last Lunchable. It was sitting in the fridge. I had it there. I was waiting to come home from work, and he ate my last Lunchable. And you going over there gossiping, talking, and now you ain't even talking about the issue no more. Now you talking about his childhood and how y'all were brought up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now you talking about the sister that had nothing to do with the issue at hand. You know what I'm saying? The Most High know more than we do, which is why he made this by the way he made it. You know what I'm saying? You think you know more than him? You know what I'm saying? He understands humans. He understands you, Black and Hispanic man or woman. You know what I'm saying? He understands how we operate. So this is why he put these laws in place to help us go through life. You know what I'm saying? So that we don't lose brothers, so that we don't lose sisters. You know what I'm saying? And you about to go in that Thanksgiving dinner and you can't stand the cousin you about to sit across. You can't stand the blood brother that you were raised with because he played the PlayStation when it was your turn to. Like he didn't give up the remote control during Madden. And y'all been beefing for 18 years. And now you over there grilling him over the turkey. Like you imagine how you about to put his head in this turkey. Like you can't stand him. This is what the Lord made this Bible for. So you can discuss these things with your brother without fear, knowing the Lord is on your side, because you are able to communicate with your brother or your sister, blood or not, about problems. You know what I'm saying? This is what America or SICARII, our oppressor, would never tell you. He would tell you to just hold it in. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. Because that's what he wants you to do about what he does to you. You know what I'm saying? America kills Sonia Massey and tells you to forgive and forget. He don't want you to address the problems. Kamala Harris didn't address the problems. Donald Trump didn't address the problems that's going on in the Black community, which is why, as a people, we need to leave America. Voting didn't do nothing for us. Now we in Thanksgiving. You found out America was racist when they voted in Donald Trump, and you about to go eat dry behind turkey, which celebrates. You know what I'm saying? The foundation of America. The foundation is built on Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. What is Thanksgiving celebrating? The slaughter of Native Americans. The slaughter of Native Americans. And you're going to sit here, you know what I'm saying, and tell me how America's right. You obviously don't understand America hates us. You obviously don't understand because you about to go celebrate your brothers and sisters getting slaughtered.
Right.
You about to go celebrate your brothers and sisters getting slaughtered, raped, abused, all babies torn out of their wombs. I could go into the Trail of Tears. Andrew Jackson, is he not on one of the dollar bills? Ooh-wee. They put it in our faces every day. The currency you have to spend to go buy, Salakia, that milk or any type of food, nutrients, it has one of your slave masters on it. It has one of the people that massacred your brothers and sisters. And that's who you want to celebrate. And the reasoning you want to give me is, the reason you want to give me is it brings the family together. Where's your spine, black man? Where's your spine, Hispanic man? Native Indian man? You want to celebrate your oppressor? And then you want to talk to me about revolution because it brings the family together. You telling me you can't find another day to take off, but you'll find a day to take off when it comes to that broad. You know what I'm saying? Or when it comes to you smoking weed, you'll find all the excuses to get high, get drunk, or sleep with whores. But when it comes to obeying the most God, the Salaki, the most high, you got all the excuses in the world. The kids. What they say for Christmas? The kids, man. The kids. I mean, we gotta let the kids feel good. Oh, it's like we gotta let the kids feel good. You gotta give them Christmas. Y'all could have took out of the year to eat with each other. To eat with each other or commune with each other. But you picked the day your oppressor made to celebrate the slaughter of your brothers and sisters. You can't tell me we're destroyed as a people. Or Salaki, we're not destroyed as a people. Go ahead, sir.
I know how there's another way you can tell we destroyed as a people. It's counting bald head women that's gonna be sitting at that table, man. Don't forget they cut that bald head, that head bald because the black man ain't support them.
Oh, the B4 movement.
You're gonna be sitting there and you'll be looking at the turkey. Just like the damn turkey.
They like the damn turkey. And you know, grandma can't control her mouth. She's gonna be like, so how's so-and-so? How you and so-and-so doing? She's gonna be salty as hell. I broke up with him because Kamala didn't win. Looking simple as hell. Looking simple. You know what I'm saying? This is what's wrong with our people. You know what I'm saying? We're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The knowledge that we lack as a people is this Bible, man. This Bible guides blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. This Bible was made to guide blacks and Hispanics and rule this earth, man. We weren't meant to be just Negroes in the ghetto. We weren't meant to be what do you call it? I can't even think of a term for Hispanics. Hispanics in the barrios, you know what I'm saying? We weren't meant to be living how we're living today. You were meant to be a king, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You weren't meant to be living in squalor. You weren't meant to be begging for food. You weren't meant to be voting to get to eat something tomorrow. You are not meant to be going to a WIC office to ask for some milk for your children. You weren't meant to do that. You know what I'm saying? That is what America pushed on blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? That is what America forced you into. That is called slavery. Right. That is called destruction. That is called a destroyed people. You know what I'm saying? You know where we at? Matthew 15. Salaki 18 and 15. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Start from the top.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
You know what I'm saying? For all you that's about to go sit at the Thanksgiving table with Uncle Lester, who molested everybody, Auntie Regine, who touched all the little boys, you know what I'm saying? And that, all your cousins that you hate the guts out of, you know what I'm saying? This is for you. You know what I'm saying? This is for you because you need to talk to your brothers, to him and him alone. And we need to announce, first off, we need to what do you call it? Call out those brothers and sisters that did those to their children. You know what I'm saying? Without this law, those brothers and sisters that do these, what do you call, monstrous things to these kids would just be exactly what they're doing now in the black community, running rampant. There's so many videos where you see of women sexualizing young black men. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Young black men. You know what I'm saying? Young black men have been sexualized and nobody speaks out about it but the I.S.U.P.K. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see videos of these little black boys staring at a woman's behind, slapping a woman's behind, being on some woman twerking, being behind somebody twerking, and then it's clapped, it's applauded. You know what I'm saying? Let that be a little girl. Let that be a little girl. Then the whole world would be on fire. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ignore the young black man that's being sexualized right there, and then wonder why he don't understand marriage when he grows up. All he know is he gotta make sure his thing work, make sure he hitting it right. Maybe that's how he keep a woman, because that's all his mama told him. That's all his mama complained about. Why Uncle so-and-so don't come around no more? Oh, he wasn't hitting it right. You telling your son all the damn business that's in your drawers. You know, that's a common thing between our sisters, you know what I'm saying? They like involving the children in the adult business, you know what I'm saying? And this is why a man is needed in the house, because a man would have checked the hell out of him. Don't be in my house telling my children our business. You know what I'm saying? Don't be telling our kids what's going on in our bedroom. You know what I'm saying? This is why sisters need a man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
What you're saying is so heavy because they even look at their own sons as being their man.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is real heavy. I told my sister that when my nephew was a young man, she was like, "This is my man right here. I don't need no man."
Sheesh, that sounds crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's just that. Well, to a man in the truth, that sounds crazy, but in the world, you'll be like, "That's right." Right. Where they said, "Go and did." You know what I'm saying? That's the goofiness you'll say to that, thinking that she said something powerful, but instead she said something stupid. She just said something real stupid. Go ahead. And is. My bad. I ain't with the trends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand the psychological effects that slavery had on blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? We could trace that all the way back to how they used to have the sons have intercourse with the mothers during slavery. We can go by how they bucked black men in front of the community of black and Hispanic men and women. You know what I'm saying? Breaking a man in front of his family. You know what I'm saying? We could go back to all of those things and how it correlates to today. But now it's your job to try to break those curses, man. It is your job to break those curses. Don't just fall for what America tells you. America will tell you that a little boy and a little girl being molested and eating at the same table of his molester is normal. America will tell you that. Just go ask LGBTQ plus. What do you think the plus is for? The plus isn't for just what can you call them now? Trans.
Yeah, that's the T is already in there.
The T. Oh, you're right. The T already in there. What is the name for the younger person lovers? Now it's a name they specifically got now. You know what I'm saying? They call it basically you love little children. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? You open the door, you like opening Pandora's box. All right, Shalom, sir. You opening Pandora's box when it comes to the LGBTQ plus, and you voting for Kamala Harris. Salakia, like you voting for Kamala Harris, not even knowing you voting for the T part of the LGBTQ plus. You know what I'm saying? You put him in office. Last time I checked, blacks and Hispanics, we were just complaining about how they're allowing this stuff into our kids' schools. You know what I'm saying? Grown men are in the bathrooms with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Is this not an issue? He feel powerful. Is this not an issue? Is this not an issue that we have in today's world? Black and Hispanic man, woman, or child? It's in it, John. I think it's in the keys right there. Go ahead. You're saying, is this not an issue that we have as a community? You know what I'm saying? I talk to the oppressors at my job. Everybody thinks that blacks are against the LGBTQ plus, but in my eyes, I feel like we be letting them through the door willy-nilly. Like it's a big issue that we have as a people, and we need to stop falling for this. Love everybody. We already fell for you gotta love the white man because you have to love your enemy. They already used that Bible verse against us, and we fell for it, and look where it got us. It got Sonia Massey shot in the face. It got Trayvon Martin killed. You know what I'm saying? A baby lost. You know what I'm saying? It got George Floyd choked to death on camera while a whole bunch of brothers and sisters watched. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters were standing there watching him get choked. I forget the brother's name that got shot, shot in Philly for being he had a psychotic episode and he was holding a knife. And the first thing a police officer grabbed was his pistol. Go watch some videos of how those Edomites act when it comes to them in Florida. They be having samurai swords, machetes, and all types of nonsense. Go check the weapons they're using to subdue them. It ain't a 9mm Beretta. Yes. It is a taser. Go ahead, fact check me if you want. You know what I'm saying? These things are happening in this real life for blacks and Hispanics. And this is why it is foolish for you to go ahead and eat that dry behind turkey. It is foolish for you to go put them Christmas lights up. It is foolish for you to go put that Christmas tree up and be all ceremonial with the what is it, the star on the top of the tree or an angel? Thank you, Ward. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? It's foolish for you to do these things that America has set up in their kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to give me an excuse it's for the family. To see the family. Don't be so weak-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. You know what I'm saying? You got the scripture up? Or
Let's finish.
Yeah, let's finish it.
So God, if he shall hear thee, if he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. Verse 16.
You hear that? If he shall hear thee. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if you go to your brother with an issue, brother, I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you dealt with this. I don't like how you did this. You know what I'm saying? You shall gain a brother. Because 9 times out of 10, when you tell a brother about himself, how he did something wrong, whether you were right or whether he was right or wrong, he's gonna be like, I respect you for saying something. I respect you for correcting me.
Right.
Because what do we tell our friends all the time? Bro, if you see me acting stupid out there, why don't you just say something? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime we get caught doing something stupid and our friends were there, what do? We attack our friends, be like, bro, why you ain't say nothing?
Right.
Because why did you allow your brother to be out here lacking, looking stupid, looking dumb, committing a sin against the Most High? Go ahead.
If I could, we got to understand, you got to tell your brother, I mean, what he doing wrong at all times, not just when you're on that two-man
mission, yeah.
Tell God, like, oh no, bro, you drawing now, you chill, you going to. No, let him know when he's doing something wrong at all times, you know what I mean? And not just in the time that's just that's trying to benefit you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some brothers, I know a brother one time, I was trying to tell him, like, let me drive. It's like that one.
I can't. Yeah, man. Don't be scared of, first off, don't be the brother that loses a brother over correction, too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You first off, he ain't your friend if you're scared to tell him about himself. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers might be drunkards. You know what I'm saying? Might be bums. You might need to tell your brother to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Because he lazy. Some brothers is like that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to correct your brother. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it in the proper way. Don't go out here just disrespecting your brother. You know what I'm saying? Try to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Your brother deserves as much respect as you. It says, do us unto him as you done unto us. Slacky. What is it? I ain't even gonna do it then. It's do unto those as if it was Christ, right? Yeah, I know I was saying it right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here just trying to disrespect your brother, and you might actually gain a brother. You might not actually have been close with him at one point, But for some reason, after you done did that or corrected him or told him your alt with him, and y'all figured that out together, you'd have been like, oh, we got close as hell after that. Now y'all be hitting each other up, checking on each other. Now y'all be checking on the family and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of that. Keep going.
Verse 16. But if he will not hear thee.
Because we got to realize there are some brothers that are stubborn and dumb, hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers don't want to be corrected because of their pride. You know what I'm saying? Because of their pride, they want to be corrected. They don't want to hear when they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's talking about. They don't want to hear thee. He doesn't want to hear what you got to say. He doesn't care. He has totally blocked you out, and he's totally listened to who? That demon. That demon is in his ear, and it took over all of his hearing. You know what I'm saying? All he hears is the demon. He doesn't hear your voice anymore. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to hear nothing from the start, probably. Keep going.
Then take thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established. Now
you need witnesses to see what goes on between y'all alt. You know what I'm saying? Now you need proof of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because this brother is so hard-headed, he's just trying to argue you down. And this goes into how Christians are and how they are in Thanksgiving too. Because you ain't really, you don't even care. Because some issues don't even take all of that. Like it might not even be a serious alt. You're like, oh, I stepped in your shoes. Oh, my bad, brother. This brother right here is going to be like, I ain't stepping in your shoes. Goddamn. He going to argue the whole way. You know what I'm saying? He going to beef with you over something small. This will show you he was never a brother from the begin with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If a brother doesn't want to hear you, he's not a brother to begin with. He is not trying to agree with you from the jump. He was never on your side. You know what I'm saying? He was never with you. He was just there for the ride. You know what I'm saying? He was just there for the ride. He wasn't really with you, because a brother that's with you, he gonna argue with you. He gonna debate with you. And when he find out he wrong, hey, you might have been right there. He might be a little stubborn and not trying to give it up, but he gonna give it up eventually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to do something for pause, but he gonna agree. You know what I'm saying? Because as you know, go look at some of your best relationships. Y'all be bickering all the time sometimes about things. You know what I'm saying? But you'll never be like, I don't hear you about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't never trying to hear nothing. A real friend is gonna be like, you right, bro. I was wrong in that situation with my rib. I was wrong with that situation with my family or my kids. Let me go fix it. Because he understands that the friend he has or the brother he has is actually trying to save him or give him advice. You know what I'm saying? But what we suffer from blacks and Hispanics in America today is we don't know who to call friend. We don't know who to call family. Because you grew up with your uncle molesting everybody, your aunt molesting everybody, or your father. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with such bad influences as children. We don't even trust the people in the world. It's hard for you to trust anybody. Yeah, which is understandable, which is why when you come into this school, you are shell-shocked. When you come into the I.S.U.P.K Commander YAHANNA, you are shell-shocked to be like, because that's how I was at least. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, hold on, this brother gonna give me what? He must want something in return. You know what I'm saying? He must need something from me. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a brother called me, you'd be like, he must want some money from me. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, when you come into this school, brothers actually just love each other here. Brothers actually will be checking on you. And it's weird to me. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Brothers will call you, like, hey, how you doing, brother? You good? Yes, and it'd be so funny and spiritual because it'd be like, you'll be going through something and a brother would just randomly call. That's how you know the Lord looking out for you. Because he'll send the brother. He'll convict the brother's spirit to be like, let me check on Nathaniel today. You know what I'm saying? While you going through hell at home with your rib or something. You know what I'm saying? And it'll send the brother to help you out. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know the Lord is with you when you come in here. You go to the Christian church, you going through hell at home and you going through hell at the Christian church. You know You say you're going through hell at home with your rib, and then you go to the church where the pastor is sleeping with your rib. That's Christianity. That is Christianity. And that is also a reason why you shouldn't be celebrating Thanksgiving, because guess what? The Christian church celebrates Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the slaughter of the SHALAM, is the massacre of the Native American Indians. Why did you expect anything else from the Christian church? Once they pulled the trunk or treat in the Christian church, you should have knew they was fugazis. They were fake. They were fake love. You know what I'm saying? Christians are the same ones that will say they're against LGBTQ, but will tell you to abort a baby because it's against Salagia, because you're in hard times. You're not ready for a child. That's the Christian mindset. You know what I'm saying? When you come in here, we are totally with the law. You cannot tell us one way or another. You cannot convince me not to follow the law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you go to the Christian church, they'll be like, what? Oh, LGBTQ is wrong, but she's not ready for a child. So it's okay for her to abort it. It's okay for her to just have intercourse with men without being committed, without staying with that one man. It's okay. She has to live life. Ain't that what they say? Go to college and experience life. That's something the Christian church was telling me growing up. You know what I'm saying? When I got married early in my life, it was like, y'all haven't lived life yet. Y'all have to go live life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can never let go of the truth, because luckily I came into the truth during those times, and what? It saved my life, me and my raised life. Go ahead.
What you're saying is so heavy, because I remember, I can't believe it was like a few weeks, it was no more than like 2 months ago. I was talking to this female, and she was telling me about, I think her sister or somebody she was close with. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, she'll get it, she'll learn. And I'm like, well, you don't want to tell her? Like, you don't want to put her on game? Mm-hmm. And she was just like, nah, she going to have to learn the hard way. She got to learn the hard way. I said, it's better for you to tell her and warn her so she don't have to go through the hard way like you did.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what our people, it's like we always want somebody to go through the fire to understand life. When that's what this Bible is for.
It's to
this Bible, I mean, we read this Bible and we hear about a lot of things that made us fall or make us separate as a people.
Right.
I mean, so we're supposed to learn from the men in the Bible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Not go through it.
Right.
No, we learning from it.
Right.
The scripture says if I'm not mistaken, it says this is our learning. This is for our learning.
Right.
It's like.
You know what I'm saying? So heavy what you talking, because when you go into any black or Hispanic or Native Indian culture, they will literally allow their children to go through what they went through. They'll be like, that's life. Like, it's normal. Like, it's normal for you to sleep with a whole bunch of men and be heartbroken your whole life, and you can't give her the answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, go be a whore. Go be a hoe. Go be a whoremonger. Go sleep with anybody you want. And then because at this point you're a man, or a woman. You're living by yourself probably, or you just in your own thoughts now. By this point, you don't go to mommy and daddy for everything. And now what? You're in that bed alone, questioning your life. You know what you're doing now? Now you're having seasonal depression. Now you feel lonely at the Thanksgiving table. Now you feel lonely even though you got Christmas presents. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't teach your children anything in life. You gave them that so-called, that's life talk. You know what I'm saying? When you could have gave them the real game book, the real playbook for life on how to live it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't make life for it to just be hard for you. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord really loved you, he would have gave you what? This Bible. He gave you how to live. He gave you how to eat. He gave you how to act. He gave you how to treat a brother, how to treat a sister, how to marry a woman. You know what I'm saying? He gave you all of these things, and you gave it up for what? Thanksgiving. Living your life in college. Now you done had 3 STDs, maybe a baby, maybe a couple abortions. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can guarantee you got was some depression out of that.
Right.
Now you're wondering who you are as a person. And that's running real rampant in the generation of today, of 2024. You know what I'm saying? Depression is running high. You wanna know how I know? Because my generation is doing whippets. Like, I'm gonna stay on that. You're doing whippets. And you thought it was cool. If you want to go any deeper, you popping perks. You're a literal crackhead and called it cool. We listen to Future, we listen to Lil Uzi. He's our culture. He wears women clothing. That's how you know you are depressed. Keep going. Where we at with it?
God. Verse 17. And if he shall neglect to hear them.
Right, he ain't trying to hear nobody else but himself. That demon is in his ear. The demon got him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to hear the witnesses you brought. He ain't trying to hear nothing. Go ahead.
Tell them. Well, tell it unto the church.
Tell it to the congregation. Go ahead.
But if he neglect to hear the congregation,
go ahead. He ain't even trying to hear them. You know what I'm saying?
Let him be unto thee as an heathen man and in public. This
is what you would call he was cut off. He was cut off from the nation because he didn't want to listen to what the people had to say, because now you're a threat to the nation. You're a threat to the nation because all you hear is your own thoughts. That demon in your ear telling you to do your own damn thing. That is a demon. When all of Israel is telling you you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and you be like, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. You would give up anything to be right. You want to know how I know it's true? What did Martin Luther King do when he thought sleeping with white women was right? What did he do? He sold us out. Did he not? Because he wanted to sleep with white women? He wanted to sleep with white women. Am I wrong right there? What was his agenda with the civil rights? To join black and white, hand in hand? He said, I have a dream that little black boys and little black white boys holding hand in hand while he was sleeping with white women, white prostitutes at that. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you don't agree and you're trying to get corrected, right? Because you will go against the whole nation and you will destroy the nation. This is why you will be treated as a heathen, because now you're against your own people. And this will tell you the spirit of black people, because today, what happens if one of your brothers from the same block you on start hanging with the ops too much? Start disagreeing with everybody too much on the block. Now they would consider you one of the ops. You're not welcome on the block no more. It's the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest, big priest, and officer, Nathan. You know what I'm saying? We're the I.S.U.P.K star in 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes, come to class, man. Learn this Bible. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over.
It's like, with this not working right here?
I can't tell. I was using those.
Shalom, Israel. We're the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we've been teaching this truth that the Black, Spanish, and Native Indians are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You know what I mean? We've been teaching, waking up our people, you know what I mean, of the Black and the Spanish and Native Indians descent. If I could, can you give me the book of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20? What the brother's bringing now, as far as like, everything he brought was heavy. I mean, one of the things I wanted to touch on was Thanksgiving. we gotta tighten up on who we honoring nowadays, because us not honoring our ancestors are honoring are giving honor and thanks to our own people. Like, everybody knows, it's sad because everybody knows what Thanksgiving is about nowadays.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy because we are forced to, not even forced, but we try to ignore it just to have we try to ignore it just to have some type of partying or something just to talk about. You know what I mean? Because my thing is, one day out of the year, you want to thank your brothers and sisters for something? It's crazy. One day out of the year, you're disrespecting your brothers and sisters.
Right. And
that's the Native Americans. You know what I mean? How y'all think they feel about it? How y'all think they feel that y'all celebrating this holiday? You know what I mean? You don't see Native Americans in February,
right,
with a black man being lynched t-shirts on, or even eating and celebrating, you know what I mean, the lynching of your people. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say what you're bringing out so heavy, because when you look at the alcoholism rate and depression rate in the Native Americans, it's extremely high. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go as far as to some towns or some reserves, right, that Native Americans reside on. It's literally just a liquor store area, and they make millions of dollars off of those Native Americans that are depressed, while America celebrates the slaughter and massacre of them. And you so-called uppity Negroes that want to celebrate them being killed, while they saved you, they saved us during slavery, and you want to celebrate a white man killing them while you were in chains, while he brought you over here on cargo slave ships, while your bread was on her menstrual. Right. You had to sit there and smell that. Right. You had to smell somebody defecate next to you, or a dead body for months on end. You know what I'm saying? But you want to celebrate the white man's holiday instead of uplifting your brothers, the Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? That shows you how evil and destroyed we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? The mindset that we had. You know what I'm saying? That's it with that. No,
what you're saying is heavy because, like, listen, black people, we be quick to jump on somebody's neck from calling us a nigger. Right. A nigger. You see what I'm saying? We gotta understand this, man. The Native Indians are your people. The Hispanics, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the Guatemala, they're your people. You see what I'm saying? We gotta wake up, man. Us here in the I.S.U.P.K. and the Commander Junior YAHANNA, that's what we're taught, to love our brothers and sisters by any means. So no, we're not celebrating nothing to disrespect our brothers. Right. No, we're not doing that. It is important that y'all get in class and understand what we're talking about. You know what I mean? When we say these things, and don't look at, man, it's just a holiday, or it's just a day to be with family. Why can't you choose any other day to be with a family? Why choose a day the oppressor deemed as what they call it, Thanksgiving, to disrespect the Native Indians? Is it a massacre? Am I right? Yep, a massacre. Several massacres. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it was so crazy that Abraham Lincoln had to put it for one day. I think it was Abraham. It was Abraham Lincoln. He deemed it as a holiday. They are against us. Yeah, I mean, the white man is against us. It's very important that we do not celebrate these holidays. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise.
It says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Yeah, I mean, come in class, tune in on Facebook, and really tune in. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that. Tune in. You know what I mean? Dwell with the wise men. Come around us. Dwell with us. You see what I'm saying? So that way you can be wise. So that way when it's holiday season, you will have nothing but money in your pockets. Because you won't be sitting here giving all your money to the same people that's oppressing you throughout the whole year.
Right.
They oppress you throughout the whole year. And you know what happens coming next year? Everybody's broke. Everybody now they need to borrow. You gotta borrow from your brother, your sister, your cousin. And mind you, they upset because now they're broke. Because they did the same thing you've done. They did the same exact thing. They did the same exact thing you did, and that celebrate Halloween, that celebrate Thanksgiving, that celebrating New Year's and Christmas. And they're in the same boat as you. So when it's time for you to ask for real help, they ain't got it. Or they mad that they got to give it to you because they're in the hole already. You know what I mean? It says walk with the wise men.
Yeah.
It says dwell with the wise men. So that way you can be wise. So that way you can know how to be a good brother, be a good sister, be an excellent husband, be an excellent wife. You see what I'm saying? Don't be like America. Go ahead.
But a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Ain't that what's going to happen next year, sir?
Right.
Soon as next year hit and them bills and everything start to come in, because you wanted to chill and be with the fools and dwell with the fools, you're going to be broke and messed up just like them. Go ahead.
Like I was going to say, the accident rate for the holiday season is enormous. You know what I'm saying? You on the highway trying to rush to get to the family Thanksgiving to eat grandmama yams, or you going to the Christmas gathering, breakfast, dinner, whatever during these holidays, and you lose your life because you're trying to gather with fools, man. You're trying to go celebrate a holiday that is against your people. You know what I'm saying? Now you lost your life. Maybe you lost your legs. Maybe you lost your whole body, and now you just in a chair. Or you lost your kids.
I was about to say that, huh?
You know what I'm saying? You lost your kids trying to get to the Thanksgiving dinner table, which is against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? This is a gathering of fools.
So like, the next year you got a picture of your kid at the Thanksgiving table because of your stupidity.
Exactly.
Good night. The shame was heavy, man, because that's one thing. And look, these holidays, to be honest, it don't even feel like a holiday.
Right.
You know what it looks like when y'all post the videos and the pictures and things like that? You know what it looks like? It looks like y'all just at another club. You twerking at Thanksgiving, your little shorts, you twerking, you doing what you gotta do. It's a lot. Good.
I was gonna say, man, it just looks like a gathering of people trying to deal with hurt. You know what I'm saying? You trying to smoke, you trying to drink. Because now, you know, back in the day, there was a feeling to these holidays, or at least as a kid, you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? But now all I see is hurt people trying to get high during this holiday season to cope with the issues that they were raised with, to cope with America abusing them, to cope with the fact that rent is due tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are trying to cope as a people with the destruction that America has brought unto us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are trying to do all of these things to deal with what's going on, to deal with Trump being in office. We have to smoke a blunt before we eat this dry behind turkey and this yams with the marshmallows on top.
If I could, they stepping it up a notch. It's juice inside the turkey now.
It's juice.
They know how they know how to put juice inside the turkey now. It's not dry no more. I done seen a bunch of TikTok videos on it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Listen, man, y'all need to dwell with wise men. Dwell with wise men. I mean, who don't? Like, what makes you want to dwell with fools? I like chilling with people that know more things than me. I like that. They can teach me something. You know what I mean? That's the feel I get in here in I.S.U.P.K. Men that teach me something. Think me doing one thing one way, and they're like, nah, look, how about doing it this way? And they show me a total different way. And it works out too. If I could, can you read it from the top?
God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise.
It said, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Do you not want to be wise, black man? Or do you want to keep getting locked up from standing on the same corner? Do you want to be wise, sister? Or do you want to get pregnant again with your 5th baby daddy? Do you want to be wise, young man? Or do you want to go to jail from doing the same thing that the fool that raised you have done? If I could, go ahead.
But a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Listen, you chill with those fools, you will be destroyed. Your pocket's going to hurt next year. I mean, some brothers' pockets hurting now. Some brothers' pockets is hurting now. So, and one thing we brothers will still try to find a way or to try to do something to fit in with this filthy world.
Right.
As long as you're there. Listen, you can't bring no chicken or no food there. You know what people bring now? Weed. Liquor. Everybody not happy with you because everybody don't smoke. Everybody don't. Grandma not happy that you here because all you want to do is smoke now. And you missing the time to chill because all you want to do is smoke weed. Listen, your little cousins don't even know you. You know why? Because you got to be in the back most of the night because all you want to do is smoke weed. These little ones want to know who you are. Go ahead. No, you had your hand raised?
Oh, I was gonna say it's so heavy because back in the day it used to be you bring food and maybe the drunk out of the family bring all the liquor and the weed. Now it seems like the whole damn family gotta bring the weed. Y'all trying to figure out who was supposed to bring the food. That's how you know you destroyed as a people. Because when your gatherings become just drugs and alcohol, y'all just look like everybody destroyed because y'all just looking for a feeling. Y'all just looking to get away from what y'all was running from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is America. You're trying to get away from the lifestyle the abuser you with or the abuser that was in your past. You're just trying to get high to get through it or get drunk to get through it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even trying to gather and eat together no more. You're just trying to get high and drunk. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get high to get through the day. You're trying to get drunk to get through the day because that's what you do every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? We'll just show you how evil it is because I thought it was for the kids.
Right.
I thought it was to see family.
And if I could, that's why traditions is not being, that's why you don't see a lot of family reunions.
Right.
Or a lot of families gathering. Because these kids that see y'all celebrate these holidays, they don't know nothing about it. Because you rather be in the backyard. Y'all rather be in the basement. Where else they rather be? Come on, it's like try to test it. If I could, can you give me Isaiah chapter 30 and 1? Man, listen. Chill and dwell with the wise men. The wise men is the men that you see here in the I.S.U.P.K under command of YAHANNA. We are the wise men. We're going to tell you why not to celebrate these holidays. We're going to tell you why it's good to be around your son or your daughter. We are the one that's going to put you in order and tell you what the Lord tells you to do or what the Lord expects you to do. You see what I'm saying? And celebrating these holidays is not what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord don't want you celebrating these holidays. Go ahead, if you could, read.
Here's the book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Woe unto the rebellious children. Everybody that's celebrating Thanksgiving, everybody that's going to celebrate Christmas, New Year's Eve, everybody that's celebrating these holidays, woe unto you, the Lord says. Hey, Alexa, what do woe mean?
Wool is the soft, fine, and curly hair of sheep or certain other animals.
Not
It
woe,
is
Alexa.
characterized
All right,
by
Alexa.
certain property.
Hey, Alexa. Hey, Alexa. You said say what?
Whoa.
Hey, Alexa. What do woe mean?
Wow can mean an exclamation
Never mind,
of
Alexa.
surprise or wonder.
She said, wow.
It can be a verb meaning to thrill. And it can
Alexa is
also be-
definitely an Edomite.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa is definitely an Edomite. She's trying to deceive people. It's like it. Man, you got the definition of it? Count. I'll pull the definition. It's too wide. It says, woe, great sorrow or distress, often good.
A condition of deep suffering from misfortune, affliction, or grief. Ruinous, trouble, calamity, affliction.
So it's saying, woe unto the rebellious children. Woe unto you that's really going against the Most High. Because celebrating these holidays is going against the Most High. Celebrating these holidays is disrespecting your brother. Like, y'all really going to celebrate Thanksgiving? That's what really kills me about blacks and Hispanic people. That's what like, y'all know what this holiday is about. And it doesn't matter how y'all try to remix it. Because if y'all wanted to remix today. Why don't y'all gather February 16th or something? March 5th. Why don't y'all gather those days and say, this is a day I just want all the family to be together and us eat and us be around each other. I want to give thanks and let my family know that I thank them on this day. Why do it have to be when Abraham Lincoln made this holiday for the massacre of the Native Indians? Why is that? Go ahead.
It's like I was gonna say, we gather for the funerals. You know what I'm saying? We gather when a brother or sister die. Somehow you can call for work when somebody dies, but you can't call for work any other time. You know what I'm saying? But he died from going to that Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I'm saying? He died in a car accident, tragically. And somehow we trying to figure out, how did his tires get loose? How did the semi truck do this and that? It was the Lord.
Right.
It was the Lord. The Lord did that because he was sinning against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, these Christians believe that they can sin and the Most High doesn't see it, or he just gets over it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. They get over what the white man did to black people.
Mm-hmm.
They get over what Uncle Lester did to them as a child, or they tried to. Yeah, but the Most High is not like that. The Most High gets his revenge. You know
Right.
He said the Lord gets what his just due. And saying he gets his just due when you go ahead and try to eat that turkey. You know what I'm saying? Go celebrate his people's destruction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, saying it's heavy because listen, the most high definitely will get you. If you read it from the top.
God, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
It says, take counsel, but not of me. Listen, people of this world, y'all don't take counsel from the Most High. Y'all don't take counsel from the men in I.S.U.P.K. Y'all don't do that. And then when y'all destroy, y'all wondering why. Y'all want to blame the next man on why y'all destroyed, on why we destroyed. Salaki. We're destroyed because we're not following the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High has given us. It's real plain. Listen, all you got to do is pick up the Bible. That's all you have to do is pick up this Bible. Learn something. If you don't understand it, we have class. It's free. They say black people love everything free. Well, get in class.
Right.
Come to class. Learn something. If I could, can I get that? Destroyed, lack of knowledge. Count. Learn something. Because our people is, listen, it's like, oh, I know what Thanksgiving is about, and turn around and celebrate it. You know what it's about, and you turn around and celebrate. Does that make you a wise man? A wise man, a wise woman? Does that make you wise? It can't make you wise. You know why it don't make you wise? Because you don't walk with wise men. You are companions of fools, and you will be destroyed. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know how destroyed you have to be to know what Thanksgiving is about and still celebrate it? You know how destroyed you have to be to know what Christmas is about and still celebrate it? You know how destroyed you have to be to know what all these holidays is about and celebrate it. Risk your own living situation. You'd rather be late on rent, your gas bill, your light bill, all to please this oppressor, all to please your friends, your family, to make it look like you good, you got it. We gonna do good this holiday. We're going to have all these firecrackers this 4th of July. Me and my kids, we're going to go to all these haunted houses.
Right.
Me and my kids, my husband, we're going to have a good, big Thanksgiving. Somebody, listen, Thanksgiving, it's not really a lot of Thanksgiving. Because 9 times out of 10 is just a woman, her husband, and her children. No family. That family don't even be there. And that should make you feel some type of way because you're supposed to be thankful for your family. Scripture says, honor thy mother and honor thy father. Your mother and your father is not even invited to your family. We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because you have rejected knowledge. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
Because you decided not to pick up and learn this Bible. Because you decided not to come in here and sit in class. Because you decided not to, you can't get to class, so you turn on YouTube or you always on your phone, you look at Facebook. Because you decided to reject knowledge, to reject the Most High, the men of the Lord. The Most High say he will reject thee. So when you're wondering why you in this position, or why life is so hard, or life is so backwards, or whatever the case may be, when you want to understand why, you rejected knowledge. You rejected knowledge. That's what it is. Bring it from the top, sir.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. If I could, can I get Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6? We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We are at the bottom. We're the coolest, listen, we're the coolest mother on earth, but we're at the bottom. Why is that? How come we coming up with all these inventions and damn near built America and we at the bottom? Listen, we built America. We built America. So why an Asian man that comes over here is over me? Why is it that the Arab that come over here got more stores than me?
Right.
You know why? Because our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
We're just, listen, you'd be shocked to go into a hood store and see a black man behind the counter. I remember listen, I remember it was a brother that worked for the poppy store. I said, and mind you, I wasn't in the truth in this time, so I seen the blacks and Hispanics as being separate people. And I said, whoa, we in here now. They letting us in this joint. We coming up. When that's how it was supposed to be. Go ahead. Okay, no sure, sir. Go ahead, read. What it's like? It says we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What is the knowledge? The knowledge is the law, statutes, and commandments. The knowledge is these commandments is to keep us together as a people, as a family. That's what the knowledge is. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
It's like a go up one.
Verse 5.
Time.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
It says, behold, I had taught you statutes and judgments. Now, this is when Moses came down and he laid down the laws for us. The laws, statutes, and judgments. Go ahead.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So the Lord told Moses to come down, shall give us the laws, statutes, and commandments, teach us the laws, statutes, and commandments. And no matter where we at in this world, we do them. It doesn't matter where you at. That's why Islam is a joke. Islam is a joke because if you're hungry, go against your Lord. Go against your God and eat that pork. They don't mind that. He understands. Allah knows your heart. Smoke that cigarette.
Right.
You stay faithful to the Lord. Yeah, I mean, you don't eat that pork.
Right.
Go ahead. You had something to say?
So it's like I was gonna say slightly because as I checked, there's a story in the Bible, I believe it's apocryphal, where a mother, I think it's 3 sons, she told her sons to stand strong as they was killing her sons, trying to make them eat pork. You know what I'm saying? They were they said, eat this pork. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They did not die. It's like they did not want to forsake their God.
Right.
You know what they did? They died for their God.
No, it's not right. Get out of hand.
You know what I'm saying?
Get out of hand.
While Islam will tell you, you can forsake God. Because he ain't a real God. He's not a living God. Allah is the rock you go ahead and kiss. You know what I'm saying? While our God saved Israel from Egypt, Babylon, Assyria. You know what I'm saying? Your Allah couldn't even save you from the bombs of the so-called Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Palestinians. You know what I'm saying? This is what Allah had. That's Allah's track record. Our God is what? 17-0. Gonna be 18.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our God is undefeated, while Allah is 0-2. You know what I'm saying? Ottoman Empire fell to the Crusaders. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should bring it out.
God. Yeah, man. It's so Islam is a joke. And in the scripture it says, whether you should go, do them. Do the law, statutes, and commandments. You see what I'm saying? Because the only person that could take you out of the situation or take you out of the position you at today is the Most High. That's why when everything we say, oh, Most High Christ. I found $20. Most High Christ. I got a promotion. Most High Christ. We give thanks to the Father. No matter what we do. Go ahead.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Listen, it says we're supposed to do these laws, statutes, and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, no matter where we're at, no matter what land we in to go and possess, no matter what house we in. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that this goes to all you so-called rich Negroes that say you got to give it up to Diddy to make you leave your house. Salaki. you think you gotta give up whatever you got just to be rich. And the Lord said, I don't care where you go, how much money you got, you still gonna follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You can go be the best lawyer, doctor, lineman, electrician, maintenance man, anything in this earth. That don't mean you stop following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That don't mean you stop being a brother. That don't mean you stop being a sister. You don't give a damn about money. You know what I'm saying? He give a damn about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind. If I could. But the brother brought out was real heavy. Like, he don't give a damn about, like, that's us. We care about what the next man say and do. Damn, he gonna say something that I got these trash behind sneakers on. I got a stain in my shirt. He gonna say something. The Lord don't care about none of that. Is you doing what I say? That's like your father. Your father don't care how many backflips you did in that. What? Your father don't care how many backflips you did in that. Is that living room clean though?
Right.
That's all I want to know. Is that living room clean? You see what I'm saying? It's very important that we understand that, man. Because black people, man, we are the black, Hispanic, Native Indian. We are the best people that walk upon the face of this earth. That's why everybody want to be us. They hate us, but they want to be us. Why do they hate us? Because they can't be us. Why he walking so cool and swaggish like that? Oh, I wish I could do that. You don't hear no, listen. I would never turn my back on these brothers that sit here in I.S.U.P.K. Never. You know what I mean? When I mean to tell you, listen, the best thing I've ever done in life was to become an officer in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander John YAHANNA. That's the best thing I've ever done in my life. And it's important as a people that we know that. Yeah, I mean, it's follow that. It's law, like I said, it's law, statutes, and the Lord gave us law, statutes, and commandments to follow, to be on top of the world. That is our wisdom. No matter where you go, do these law, statutes, and commandments. And the heathens will see that you will be a man or a woman of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 6. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
It says, keep therefore and do them. Them laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave us, keep therefore and do them. He wouldn't, go ahead.
For this is your wisdom.
For this is your what?
Wisdom.
Your what?
Your wisdom.
Your what?
Wisdom.
Destruction.
Wisdom.
This is your wisdom. This is what's going to make you a top and above everybody that's on the face of this earth. Following the Most High and what he tells you to do.
Right.
He's not telling you to do these things because he want to destroy you. These things is to actually better you. These things are set here so you can be above all people. You got something to say? All right. These things, listen, the Most High did not give you these laws so to make you mad. My thing is, you can go into that new job and change your whole lifestyle around for that job.
Right.
Change the way you walk, think, change what you wear, how you wear it, all for that job. But you cannot do what the Most High tell you to do.
Right.
You got brothers that quit weed They quit weed to get a job. They quit weed to get a job. Some brothers, listen, some brothers said forget that job. And they want to keep smoking weed. It's very important, man, that we understand what the Most High wants us to do. And celebrating Thanksgiving is not. If I could, can I get Amos chapter 5? Was it 5 and 20? 21? The Most High don't want you celebrating these holidays. These holidays is not for you. These holidays is not, mind you. Tomorrow, everybody's about to celebrate the massacre of the Taino Indians. Of all the Indians.
Right.
Salaki. Of all the Indians. Ephraim. The Puerto Ricans. The Dominicans. The Guatemalans. Give me more. The Brazilians. That's like, has anybody ever seen how Brazil look today? It is destroyed. What's the people over in Brazil? What would they be? What tribe? Like, they're destroyed over there. It's crazy. Listen, that's a mini Africa. that's like real crazy. It's dangerous over there, man. Natali. The Brazilians is your brother, Natali. They come from the tribe Natali. Scripture says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And because we don't know who our brothers and our sisters is, we are destroyed. Black people, you are destroyed because you don't know that Puerto Rican man is your brother. You don't know that Mexican woman and child is your brother and your sister. You don't know that. And vice versa. The Hispanic tribe, y'all don't know that the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and the Mexicans, y'all don't know that black people is your brother and your sisters. Y'all people. Familia.
Right.
We're all family, man. And we have one common enemy. No, a few. Our enemies are the so-called white, so-called Chinese, the so-called Arabs, the so-called Jewish man is our enemy. And the Africans. Go ahead.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. It's like, I despise your feast days.
He says, I despise your feast days. Tomorrow, the Lord going to be looking at y'all in disgust.
Right.
That's how the Lord's going to look at y'all. With all this disgust on his face. Like, ew. Really? Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
The Lord ain't going to listen. The Lord don't care how good that food smells. He don't care about it. And neither do I. I don't care how good my mom cooks. Listen, I can smell the butter steak now, but I don't give a damn. I don't. Some brothers, listen, y'all brothers, y'all got to stop using y'all kids as excuses. Don't have your daughter go over there to listen, your daughter can visit your mom this weekend.
Right.
Your daughter can visit your mom her grandmom this weekend. All right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, stop using this. Listen, stop using these kids as excuses on why you now sitting at the dinner. They're using the kids as why they sitting at the Salaya, why you in this picture? Huh? Why you in this picture? Like, what's going on? Is that a turkey bracelet? That's a turkey necklace. Salaya, go ahead.
I was gonna say the kids ain't even at the dinner table.
The kids, they in there watching Coco Melon. Yo, that is crazy, man. Not using these kids as excuses, brothers. They can see grandma, auntie, uncle any other time, man. It's time to really wake up and arise and depart. Because America is your destruction. America has been our destruction for how long now? We decided to still follow after the tradition of America and bow down to these heathens for like how long? Ye simple ones, that ye love simplicity. How long? Go ahead.
Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings.
Though you at the Thanksgiving table and everybody's circled up, holding hands, or some people might not hold hands, but y'all all circled up, praying to God, telling him what you're thankful for, offering your offerings, praying for that food, to bless that food. Go ahead.
Nah, so like I was gonna say, oh, although you offered up the good, you cooked it well, you seasoned it well. You know what I'm saying? You seasoned the turkey well, you seasoned the chicken well. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, he don't like them smells. They're disgusting to him on this day. You know what I'm saying? Because it reminds him of how his people died by the hand of your oppressor.
Maybe next week he might like that smell.
Right.
Maybe next week. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe. You make a turkey next week with the same ingredients, he might love it. You know what I'm saying? But on tomorrow, he hates it.
Right.
Christmas, he's going to hate it. Go ahead. You guys want to say something? Bro, it'd be tough at one point. Nah, listen, man. It's very important as a people, we know who we are. Hold it, please. It's very important that we know who we are as a people. You see what I'm saying? I forgot. Go ahead. What do you want to say, bro?
Prison officer of the war says so-called Thanksgiving is celebrating genocide.
Good night. Good night. Good night. So-called Thanksgiving is celebrating genocide. I said that right?
Mm-hmm.
And you wonder why we're at the bottom of the food chain today. Though you offer the burnt offerings, go ahead.
And your meat offerings. I will not accept them.
The Lord don't accept that. Y'all sitting at these Thanksgiving tables and dinners and things like that, thinking the Lord is hearing you out on what y'all thankful for and what y'all want out of life and what y'all want him to fix and change. He don't hear it.
Right.
He don't want it. Somebody's gonna get sick that day. Somebody gonna have food poisoning. Somebody gonna wake up like, oh, I ate too much. Any other time you eat too much, you're perfectly fine. Go out. And any other time. So I'm saying, the Lord don't deal. If I could, can you give me the Lord don't like sinners? You know that scripture? That's in the Apocrypha. The Lord don't like sinners. The Lord celebrating tomorrow is your death. Listen, y'all want to be up all night cooking that nasty turkey. The turkey ain't how it used to be. Big Mama, listen, Big Mama is no longer in that kitchen. For the new Big Mamas, y'all don't do it right. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. You got it? You want me to get it for you?
Is it
Ciroc, yeah. Let me get it for you.
I got it.
You know what I mean? Listen, tomorrow is not a day that you need to be thankful. I had wrote a post. I said, Christianity teaches you to be thankful for your friends, your families, your brothers for one day. But all throughout that year, you ready to kill them, you snapping on them, you cussing them out, you're not willing to help them, you're not willing to show them the love that you're willing to show them the love tomorrow. That's the only time you love them, is tomorrow. The only time you love your family is when y'all all sitting at that table. But if you miss that day, because it's the only thing that I'm thankful for everybody that's here. You're not thankful for your family. Because what about the ones that's not there? You're not thankful for your family. Because what about the ones that had to suffer that day? What about them? What about the Indians that was massacred, that was slaughtered that day? What about them? Because they're your family. Like I said, it will be wrong for a Native American Indian walk around with a noose wrapped around his neck. You know what? Black people will feel offended. Hispanics will feel offended. Will feel offended from these things. Black people don't even like nobody saying nigger. We're ready to beat them up. But y'all don't mind disrespecting your brothers and celebrating this holiday that's tomorrow. Good night. Go ahead.
This is the book. So rock. That's how you say it.
Ciroc, huh?
Chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
It says the Most High hates, if I could, it's Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6, if you look for it in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6. Come on. It says, the Most High hateth sinners. Grandma, yeah, you old, you in the house a lot, everybody think you a saint, you a good woman, but all you do is tell everybody business.
Right.
You sin against the Most High. The Most High can't deal with you. The Most High don't deal with you. I don't need you praying for me, Grandma. Because the Most High is not with you. Go ahead, read from the top.
This is the book, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
Listen, y'all think celebrating these holidays, being downstairs in that basement or backyard, smoking, drinking, y'all think the Most High not going to pay his vengeance against y'all? The Most High sees it, and he will deal with y'all. Don't think that just because you could wake up tomorrow. If I could, the scripture that says, even though sin is not, even though he don't basically punish you expediently, you know what I'm talking about? If sin, because the punishment don't come expediently, you don't know that scripture? Well, look, just because you wake up tomorrow, that doesn't mean that the Lord is with you.
Right.
Because all you want to do is wake up tomorrow and put that Dutch back in your mouth and sin against the Most High. Read it from the top. It's like
this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Good night. If I could, can you give, is it in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11? Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Yeah, let's get that. Because a lot of people, they think just because, I mean, y'all do a sin one day, it's okay to wake up the next day, and y'all wake up the next day that y'all blessed, that the Lord is with y'all, that y'all good people, that nah. Y'all going to get y'all day. Because if that's the case, all these drug kingpins that keep getting locked up, they'll be out here still. Right. The people that push crack in our communities, they will never get locked up. But the Lord deals with everybody. You could be on a run for 2, 3 years, 4 years. The Lord want to deal with you. Go ahead. Okay. The Lord will deal with you. Your time is coming. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 7. For he knoweth not.
No, 11.
Oh, it's like 11. Because sentence.
Stay with me now.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Because
somebody that done something wrong, because they didn't get punished right then and there. Go ahead. Well, they did get punished right then and there, like as soon as they done that crime, or as soon as something bad happens. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
And like I just said, just because you wake up, that doesn't mean you're a holy person or God got you. You see what I'm saying? Read it from the top.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work.
Because sentence against an evil work, go ahead,
is not executed speedily.
Because he's not punished right away from doing whatever sin that he have done. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Because you didn't get punished right then and there, you would think that it's okay to do evil. You'll wake up, and that's why our people, we wake up, we smoke with Dutch, we go to we celebrate these holidays, we are mean to our brothers and sisters, we're bad husbands, bad wives, we're bad fathers, bad mothers, all because you didn't get punished right then and there. You'll think whatever it is that you're doing is okay. Go ahead. You had something to say before you keep going?
Salaki, I was going to say, just because you ain't choke on a wishbone and die as soon as you ate the turkey doesn't mean it was against the Most High.
What you said was because you didn't choke on that wishbone and died, that doesn't mean celebrating Thanksgiving is not against the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Go ahead.
Verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him.
Go ahead.
Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall be prolonged his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God.
So in other words, just because you don't die or nothing happened to you right then and there, all you're doing is showing that you don't fear the Most High. Because you can know that smoking is bad, and because you ain't die, you will keep doing it. You'll keep going against the Most High after He tell you not to go against Him. Go ahead.
So I can't say like it says, see, even though a sinner, like you may know somebody that smoke weed every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
He celebrates Thanksgiving and Christmas yearly. You know what I'm saying? He the one in the state. He front row with the Santa Claus outfit, the turkey outfit, and he may live 100 days. You know what I'm saying? But the minute of the Lord, they still fear the Lord.
Right.
That doesn't make them sin. You know what I'm saying? The minute of I.S.U.P.K, we see brothers and sisters out there smoking hella weed. You know what I'm saying? Slacking, doing all types of nasty things on this earth. It doesn't mean we stop serving the Lord. It doesn't mean we start breaking His commandments. It doesn't mean we start doing our own damn thing, leaning on our own understanding, because we don't understand the Most High style. You know what I'm saying? Because it says 1,000 years to us is a day to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So these are seconds that are going by to Him. He allowed him to smoke that weed for so long, and then all of a sudden you hear his tragic death. Now you hear he was suffering with AIDS this whole time.
Got robbed.
He got robbed. You know what I'm saying? His kids were taken. She cannot bear kids no more after all the abortions she had now.
Listen, you might have. Listen, your kids might get older to start smoking weed.
Right.
Your whole family is now cursed. Slide. Go ahead. That was all.
Okay.
I mean, if I could, can you give me the book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 15? I mean, we got to understand and wake up that the things that we do today, it's wicked. The Lord don't like it, and there's nothing that it's not new. We've been like this for so long. That's why we are in the position that we're in today. We teach this all the time. Why are Black and Spanish and Native Indians are the way that they are today? Why is that? Why is it? Because we kept going against the Most High. We kept celebrating these holidays. Once again, we kept celebrating these holidays. We kept smoking. We didn't honor thy mother, thy father. We didn't keep the laws of God in everywhere we had dwelt, in any land that we was in. We didn't keep it. Go ahead, if you could read.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 16. Verse
15.
Verse 15.
Oh, stay with me.
And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men.
Ye are they that justified yourselves before men. You justify why you have to smoke weed. You stressed out, bro? What's stressing you out? That whore that's putting you on child support? Damn. Because if you open up this Bible and you read this Bible, it says, you know what I mean, if you lay down with her, that would be your wife. So what you should start doing now? Watching who you lay down with. Watching who you will pump your semen in. You can't keep justifying. Listen, Black and Spanish and Indians, we can't keep justifying why we are sinning today. People, listen, my grandma used to tell me she smoked cigarettes to calm her nerves. Then guess what happened? She had breast cancer. She beat it. But she can't no longer, she no longer smoke anymore. And guess what? She's still stressing. Everything good? Yeah, my grandma, she's still going through it. She's still stressing. Now imagine she ain't never smoked. She ain't had cancer. She ain't had to go through breast cancer. She would have been healthy. She would have been good. Because our oppression don't stop. Ain't nobody redeem us. That white man she prayed to have not redeemed her. Doesn't matter how many times you go into that Christian church or watch those Christian shows. They're not redeeming you. They're not saving you. The real heroes is here in the I.S.U.P.K. Under Commander General YAHANNA.
Right.
We're the real heroes. We the ones that make that feminine son turn masculine again. That should be a shirt. Make my son masculine again. Because y'all soft. We became soft out here, man. We became real weak out here. It used to be a time to where the cops used to be scared to pull up on black men. Because they was afraid of him. Now they want to pull up on you just to unalive you. For like a sport. Because they want to. They don't even ask questions. They just shoot. Not out of fear. They just know they're just going to get away with it. By saying that. I was afraid for my life. Back then, they used to be afraid for your life. But now they just want to kill you. Go ahead, read.
But God knoweth your hearts.
God knows your heart. Y'all sit around that Thanksgiving table, y'all think y'all holy, y'all good, because y'all pray. Y'all sitting there all praying high. Y'all all high as hell, praying to the Most High. The Lord hates sinners. Defiling thy temple, you're sinning against the Most High. He says, don't defile thy temple. And when you smoke, you're messing up your lungs. Any smoke that goes into your system turns your lungs black. Your lungs not supposed to be black. Anybody that defy thy temple, you're destroying your temple, and that's sinning against the Most High. The Lord knows your heart. Right. The Lord knows that you're wicked. The Lord knows you just came over here for another cipher session.
Right.
To get a couple shots in. The Lord knows that. And the Lord will destroy you. Go ahead. You want something to say, or you keep it going?
I was going to say, like, yeah, the Lord, Salaki, I said, the Lord sees what you really got on your heart. You know what I'm saying? He understands, like, you know how sisters always be like, the Lord knows my heart. Yeah, he sees, sister, that you slept with all those men. Like, he sees that you aborted all those babies. And you go to the Christian church the next day, say, hallelujah, Lord, I love you. You know what I'm saying? In reality, you don't love the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You made ham hocks for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And fed it to your grandbabies. You ain't even, the babies ain't even have a chance to come out the damn womb. You already trying to feed them the damn ham hocks. You already trying to stuff it in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even get a chance to make a decision in life yet. Make their first steps. You already trying to stuff, oh, this is tradition, baby. This is tradition. To sin against the Most High.
Right.
You're saying, like about earlier, it is we are destroyed as a people for a lack of knowledge, man. For a lack of knowledge, blacks and Hispanics have given away what the Most High has given us. You know what I'm saying? Which is the covenant, which is His law, statutes, commandments, and we traded them for something so valueless. So valueless. Like it's not worth anything. We gave it up for American values.
Mm-hmm.
We said we gave it up for the morals of America, which is dog doo. You know what I'm saying? Which is worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gave it up for the screaming eagle. You know what I'm saying? You know how weak that is? When the Lord called Negroes to be the lions, man. It says Judah is the lion's whelp. You know what I'm saying? You, as a black man, you were called to be something great, glorious. You know what I'm saying? As a Hispanic man, as a West Indian man, you were called to be something great. You know what I'm saying? Instead, we traded it in for these weak traditions.
Right.
The Lord gave you something called YAHANNA coming up December 25th. You know what I'm saying? To celebrate a battle, you know what I'm saying? A brother, you know what I'm saying, that fought for Israel. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you chose to eat turkey and celebrate a white man that killed women and children in their sleep.
Shalaga, to celebrate a brother that fought for Israel. Y'all celebrating brothers that died. That's what y'all celebrating. But y'all brothers that died. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Which is high, but God knoweth your hearts, for that which is highly esteemed among men.
For that was highly esteemed amongst men. That's what they go. That's what these holidays is for. To do what's highly esteemed amongst men. To go there with the weed. To go there with the firecrackers. To go there with the best baked mac and cheese. Go ahead.
Is an abomination in the sight of God.
The Lord hates it all.
That's right.
The Lord don't like it. The Lord don't like it. And with that, we're at I.S.U.P.K, still out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we've been teaching this truth that the Black, Spanish, and Native Indians are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, the Israelites of antiquity. And with that, I am priest and officer of 50 NOJUMPER. Shalom.